Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. What if the person you trusted most was hiding a secret that could rewrite your entire life in a single sentence? Alright, this one is heavy. What starts as a tense, unexpected visit turns into a truth bomb that no one saw coming. Isaiah walks in with questions, but what he walks out with, it's a completely shattered reality. A hidden affair, a secret child, and a revelation that ties him to Eva in a way neither of them ever imagined. And once that truth is spoken, everything begins to fall apart. So let's really slow this down and walk through it. Because this isn't just a moment, it's years of silence finally cracking open. In Fairmont Crest, secrets aren't just hidden, they are protected, guarded like something valuable. People here don't just lie, they carefully construct entire versions of reality just to keep the truth buried. And Darlene, she's been carrying one of those secrets for years alone. But on this particular evening, something shifts. You can almost feel it before anything even happens. The air is tense, quite in that uncomfortable way where you know something is about to go wrong. And then suddenly Isaiah shows up. No warning, no call, just standing there at the door. And the moment Darlene sees him, she knows this isn't a casual visit. There's something in his face, tight, focused, almost restless, like he's been holding something in and it's finally reached the point where it can't stay inside anymore. He doesn't waste time. We need to talk. And just like that, her stomach drops. Because those words, they never lead to anything good. They go inside, and the atmosphere just feels heavy, like the walls themselves are listening. Isaiah doesn't even sit at first. He starts pacing, running his hand through his hair, clearly struggling to get the words out. You can tell he's trying to stay calm, but there is emotion bubbling just under the surface. Then he stops, looks straight at her, and says it's about Eva. That's the moment everything freezes. Because Eva's father, that's always been the unspoken topic, the thing nobody really talks about but everyone quietly wonders about. Eva grew up with pieces of a story that never quite made sense. No clear answers, no real name, just gaps. And now suddenly Isaiah is here, ready to tear that silence wide open. Darlene tries to play it safe at first. She asks what he means, acting like she doesn't already feel where this is going. But Isaiah doesn't back down, not this time. There's something different about him. He's not asking out of curiosity, he's asking because he already knows there's more. And then he says it. He wants the truth, all of it. That hits hard, because now Darlene knows this isn't something she can brush off anymore. Still, she tries, she gives him the same old line, the same deflection she's probably used 100 times before, but this time it doesn't work. Isaiah shuts it down immediately. He's done being patient, done respecting boundaries that were built on lies. And then he says something that really changes the tone. He found something, and you can see it hit Darlene instantly, that flash of panic, that moment where everything inside her just tightens. He reaches into his jacket and pulls out an envelope, old, worn, the kind of thing that carries history with it. And when he places it on the table, it's like he's placing the past right between them. Darlene doesn't even need to open it. She already knows that handwriting is familiar, too familiar. It's a piece of a story she thought was buried forever, but here it is, back again. And the way she whispers, "You were never supposed to see that," it says everything, but it's too late, because Isaiah did see it, and now he has questions that can't be ignored anymore. Like why her name is connected to his father and Eva. At that point, the room just feels smaller, like there is no air left. Darlene finally sits down, her hands trembling slightly. You can tell she's been dreading this moment for years, convincing herself it would never come. But now it's here, and there is no escape. Isaiah pushes her, not aggressively, but firmly. It needs the truth, it deserves it. And then it happens. Through tears, through hesitation, Darlene finally says it. Eva's father isn't who he thinks. And you can see Isaiah trying to process that, trying to connect the dots in his head. But when he asks who it is, there's this pause, a long, suffocating silence. And then she says the words that change everything. "It's your father." Just like that, time stops. You can almost hear the silence ringing. Isaiah doesn't accept it at first. How could he? It sounds impossible, but Darlene doesn't backtrack. For the first time, she stands in the truth completely. She explains his father and Eva's mother had an affair, something that wasn't supposed to happen, something they probably thought would stay hidden forever, but it didn't, and now it's here. Isaiah steps back, shaking his head, trying to reject it, but Darlene's response, "I wish I was lying." That's what really hits, because there's no anger in it, just pain. Then the question comes, fast, emotional. Why didn't anyone tell him? Why didn't his own father say anything? And Darlene explains it was shame, fear, that disbelief, that keeping the secret would somehow protect everyone. But Isaiah sees right through that. Protect who? Not Eva, who grew up without knowing her father. Not him, who's now realizing he's had a sister this whole time and never even knew it. That word sister just hangs there, and you can feel how much it changes everything. Darlene admits she's known for from the beginning that she wanted to tell him so many times, but his father made her promise to stay silent, said it would destroy the family. And Isaiah, it doesn't hold back. Well, it just did. That bitterness, it's real. He starts pacing again, trying to piece together his memories. Moments with Eva suddenly feel different, conversations take on new meaning. Things that never made sense before, now they do. When he asks if Eva knows and hears that she doesn't, it completely throws him. Because now he's carrying the truth alone. And that's heavy place to be. Darlene asks what he's going to do. Her voice fragile, almost pleading, but Isaiah doesn't answer right away. He picks up the envelope, staring at it like it might have giving some kind of direction. But there's no easy answer here. Only choices, and every choice comes with consequences. Finally, he says it. Eva deserves to know. Darlene immediately worries. She knows what the truth will do. It won't just change things, it will break things. Relationships, just trust, maybe even permanently. But Isaiah pushes back because what about him? How is he supposed to just ignore something like this? And honestly, he's right. He can hear the pain in his voice, the confusion, the anger, everything all at once. Darlene tries one last time to get him to think carefully, to consider what this will do. But the truth is, he already has. And deep down, he knows there's no going back. Because once a secret like this comes out, it doesn't just fade away, it explodes. That night, he makes a decision. He's going to confront his father. And when he does, it's not calm, it's not control, it's explosive. At first, there are denials, then hesitation, and finally, the truth comes out. Along with years of guilt and regret that his father clearly tried to bury, Isaiah can't hold it anymore. His voice shakes as he calls him out. "You had a daughter and you just walked away." And his father responds, weak, unconvincing, saying he thought it was for the best. And that's where everything really breaks. Because Isaiah fires back with the only question that matters: for who? This moment right there, it's the kind of truth that doesn't just affect one relationship, it ripples through everything. Isaiah's entire identity just shifted. His understanding of his father, his past, even his connection with Eva, it's all different now. And the biggest issue, trust, once that's broken at this level, is incredibly hard to rebuild. And now there's another ticking time bomb. Eva still doesn't know. When she finds out, it's going to hit even harder. Honestly, this is heartbreaking. Isaiah's reaction makes complete sense. Anyone in his position would feel betrayed, confused, and energy all at once. And the father, I get that people make mistakes, but choosing silence for years instead of owning up to it, that's a decision that hurts more people than it protects. And Darlene, you can tell she was stuck, torn between loyalty and truth. But still, secrets like this, they never stay buried forever. They always come back, and usually at the worst possible time. So now everything hangs in the balance. Will Isaiah tell Eva the truth and risk destroying her world, or will he carry this secret a little longer, trying to protect what's left of their lives? And here's the real question for you. If you were in Isaiah's position, would you tell Eva immediately or wait and risk making things even worse? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I really want to know how you would handle this. And if you are into stories that hit this deep, don't forget to like and subscribe because this is just getting started.